Welcome back to Coweta Game Day. And we have Coach Chip Walker of the Newnan Cougars. Coach, I had a hot game on Saturday, and from a lot of things that I saw, we did some great things out there, and it was just fun seeing some new faces make some great plays. Coach, when you draw Sandy Creek, a place that you know very well because you've helped build that program into a state power and won state championships there, so you're very familiar with Sandy Creek. But I can tell you this much: we are so glad that you are wearing navy and gold and the things that you're doing at Newnan High School. But anyway, just want to hear about the game and where we're going with the program, my friend.
Well, you know, it was obviously Sandy Creek's a good program coming off state championship, first game since then, and we were. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We were disappointed that in the outcome of what happened, and didn't feel like once we went back and looked at it that we gave it maybe, you know, didn't play to our potential. We felt like we left some things out there that we could have done a little better. But you know, it was the first one, and the good thing about it is a non-region game. We got a couple more weeks to get ready before we start region play, and so it'll be a good thing that we will be able to draw from in the future when you're playing, you know, the teams in the region. And then it showed us some things we got to go work on, and some things we got to do better. We had some bright spots. We had some good play on both sides of the ball with some people, some young guys who stepped up. So there were some things that we were proud of. And then there's some things, you know, we know we got to go get fixed.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, like you said, mad respect when you take a non-region schedule and make it hard like you have. That is going to pay dividends from your ball club. And I you know, from what I saw a lot of kids fighting in there till the end. And I think it's like I said, I think the future is going to be really bright, especially heading into region play.
Now, one thing that you said is true. I thought our kids played hard the whole night. You know, they played hard all the way to the end. Did we do some things wrong? Yes, we did. We were not fitting the right gap, or did we not make the right read, or did we miss an assignment here? Yeah, we did all those things, but we played hard. We got to be a little more physical. You know, that'll be something that's obviously that we need to get better at. But we're going to go back to work this week, and I told our guys Saturday night after the game, I said the only thing we can do with this is we'll learn from it, we'll flush it, and we'll go get started on Monday to get ready for the next game.
Like you said, work ethic is all part of your fabric, Coach, and I know the kids are going to rally. And like I said, let's look at a few of these highlights from Saturday's game.
Started out early, you know, had some big plays, a chance right here to got a big play for loss of the defense, getting after it, being aggressive, some things we were proud of. Name that you're probably familiar with right here, McGinnis. This time it's Hayes McGinnis with his, it's about his second varsity snap, and he takes it for a.
I was about to say, when you're a freshman and you're pulling that off, you got to feel good.
Yeah, you know, he ended up having a big run that kind of got us sparked a little bit right there at the end of the first quarter, and he's going to come back 2 plays later. And you know, as a freshman, I think that's probably maybe his first or second pass attempt for it to go for a 50-yard touchdown or so.
I think that could be a good omen right there.
That's a big. It's a really good read by Hayes. Good throw. There you see another good play. Rodney Colton, who's a sophomore out there, coming in and making a good play, getting in the throwing lane of the quarterback and coming up with a big sack.
Yeah, Colton had some big hits there.
He's
fun to watch.
Here's going to be another one of those that you got. You probably, that's 2 guys with Georgia offers. Rodney Colton coming in there and hitting the tailback from Sandy Creek, who's also got a Georgia offer. That was a really good play by Rodney. Here we are, first drive of the second half, and looking for a little positive. We had come out and gotten a stop, and Antavius Bear, our senior tailback, makes a big 40-yard run or so.
Real good run.
To get us down to the 10-yard line, thereabouts. We kind of bogged down a little bit, and old reliable Ethan Devers comes in, and Ethan, this will be his 3rd year as our kicker.
I was standing in the opposite end zone, and he put it right through there. Most impressive, great hold, snap, Great kick.
And I know you as a kicker know in 2 years he's missed 2 kicks. This will be his 3rd year, so now he's
Let me tell you, I never could say that.
Here's another big play. We talked about Hayes McGinnis as a freshman quarterback. How about Brody Campbell, who was also a freshman quarterback with his first touchdown pass of his high school career, a big throw to Gus Anderson down there in the end zone. And then there's Hayes again to Gus Anderson for another, I don't know, somewhere 80-yard touchdown pass or something.
Those guys live in my neighborhood, so I'm super proud. They were representing Featherston Heights real well, Coach.
You may have seen that out in the front yard somewhere in the street.
I think I've seen a few front yard football games in my time driving up and down Brookwood Drive. But great kids. And Coach, you know, what was very obvious is it's a young team, and they are out there fighting. You know, one thing that really stuck out to some people that we were after the game saying, you know, right there at the end, your kids have character and heart, which is typical of Chip Walker, to keep them out of the end zone, and no one would expect anything less from a Chip Walker team because they know that's what you preach, and it's just the fabric of what you're made up. And Coach, like I said, these tough games are going to lead to some great victories, I believe, in the future.
I don't disagree with you at all. I was proud of our kids. They played all the way to the last whistle, played with heart, and they played with class, and I was proud of them for that.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, it's a big rivalry week. We all know East Coweta and Newnan, and you know, just like with Coach Small, I'm sure the message is the same. You know, it's the next game up, and that's how coaches see it. But it is special to the community. You've had some great wins in this series, and like I said, you know, how are the guys doing right now? What's the message this week?
Well, it's going to be for us to grow as a football team. I mean, it is the next game up, but it is East Coweta, and our guys understand that. It's a huge rivalry. It's one of the most special rivalries in the state of Georgia. You know, you can talk about, you know, I know it gets mentioned with Valdosta and Lowndes and Parkview and Brookwood. Newnan and East Coweta is right there, as good as any that's played in the state of Georgia, and so we're going to be excited about playing. Obviously, playing a late Saturday game, getting ready to play on Friday. You know, we're going to have to take care of our bodies and take care of our health, and so we're going to do all those things. But you know, we just got to get ourselves more physical, disciplined, be ready to play, and I think our guys are going to do it. You know, talked to a couple of them yesterday, and I think they're there for the challenge. Our guys have represented our community really well, and we're proud of that. So they're going to show up, and we're going to be ready to go.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, like you said, we're so glad we see you in blue and gold. What you built at Sandy Creek is nothing short of amazing. And just so glad that, you know, you're building a great thing over at Newnan High School. Looking forward to Friday's game, and we'll be there. Should be a wonderful atmosphere. Thank you so much,
We're looking
Coach.
forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.